1909.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? I'm here at McDonald's with my friends.
How old is that?
We're putting on YouTube people with or for or without or against their will. I don't know. They're in a public space. She's just trying to work, but she seems like a nice lady.
Yeah, we've never got the lane. I thought of everything you know.
Is Fit weird yet? I don't know. Let's consult his AI wife. Is he weird? I don't know. Fit's messing with a 20-year-old then. And his AI wife. She wants to try. Hi, I have free arms. Oh, yeah. You can go to I'm sorry. Treat her like an adult. See, we have an AI wife argument. No, she just has 3 arms. It's perfect. Cool. Guys, we're on our way to church. I just want you to know that. So obviously we need to go. We mess with people on the bottom. Actually, we're just trying to produce good content for the nation. Or whatever nation. And actually, opposite of that. We're trying to make horrible content for the United States of America and then good content for everybody else. Just kidding, guys. But today we are not going to make it to the mission because I have an admission. I'm late for the mission. I should have been there yesterday. They even had mats. And look at me, fit today, parade today, love parade every day. Yay! What are we trying to do? Well, we have a to-do list for tonight, and we're officially starting off our quest here. So we're changing the format on this one. We're doing 4K, so you should see me in all the glorious grainy detail of 4/3, 120 frames per second, aerial isometric, and with ISO, hopefully fixed. So you get all the aerial isometric and the isometric of the aerial non-isometric views, and you get the benefits of both of the two. And we love you. Yeah, thanks Tupac in heaven, St. Michael, we love you. He's helping me out here. We got an authorization without even asking for it. Oh yeah, sorry. I thought he got a rap auth without asking St. Michael, Tupac in heaven, or Biggie Smalls. One of the two, man. Speaking of Biggie Smalls, just kidding. Yeah, no, I definitely asked. I'm not like that. I did consort. Yeah, Eminem was at the gates and he said, "Don't even talk to me. Talk to St. Michael, Tupac." Did he say Tupac right? I don't know. That matters to Eminem. Am I right? It matters to Tupac more than it does Eminem. I'd probably see that. The pronunciation of his own name, yeah, bothers the guy. Yeah, no matter what race, religion, or creed you are, you say it at the same time, at the right time, or whatever. I'm not sure if it matters to him. Two birds of the same feather flock together. And so, today all I'm trying to do is do some laundry. The mission's 25 miles away right now. We're outside the same McDonald's that we started off from last time. The last vlog that we started off from, we started outside McDonald's. Guess what, guys? We're in the same parking lot. Yeah, right across from this cop station where we've been arrested. Guess what? 4 times, but it counts as $1 million. Yay! Barely got it in the photo. Yeah, we'll see that at a later time, I'm sure. So that's like, 1 more than 3. That's for sure. Love you guys. Not for show, but that's for show. Yeah. No, not that way around. Alright, guys, what's up? Here's Fit. Coming back at you again. Once again. 2026. Not at the end. Actually, I have to go to the bathroom. I got everything. I succeeded in something. Being able to move and stuff. What's up, man? How you doing, homie? Can we get one less fib? I don't know. I like the other hand. Can I get? I don't want to get. This is prideful on my hand. I like the other.
Trying to eat, bro.
No, I'm good, man. I've been eating all day, literally. Okay. 30 burgers or something crazy. What's up? Yeah, I'm going to grab some dirty clothes, gonna do some laundry, get out of town. There we go. We gotta live his mom. Alright. So, yeah, me and Aaron have this one handshake that's really good. But he didn't want to deuce it up. Not in that way, no, he ain't gay. Right, every day, yeah, evil spirits stay away. Let's all run away from the evil spirit that is fit. I know, run towards him, he's a nice guy. There you go. We got it right. Y'all have a good night. May be blessed. May the Irish blessing, even though it's the middle of the night. And I'm a nice guy, so I wouldn't pee within sight. No, not in the camera. Not in the rectangle there. Not of anybody we know. Not of anything, man. Who's gonna go over here and smoke a cigar? Alright. Here you go, guys. Homeless Life 2025 now. It's February 2026. We're gonna blow this up like the Keanu Reeves Matrix. We're gonna rap all the way, do Borderlands voices. We're gonna have so much fun. We're gonna get carried away with it. Not, yeah, wait for it, yeah. We're gonna run all the way into the 5-0. I'm sure 5 times, please. On the way. I've already had. There you go. We figured it out. Took me all of 2 seconds. I'm gonna pee over here against as well. We'll see you all. Holy balls! I don't have. I think I just got my light shown in my eye by a cop. Ugh. Me friggin' pee a lot. Me pee for free. Not free. If he says free, if he says not free, I'm gonna have a conspiracy. I'm gonna have an issue with it. If this guy says me pee, or it suggests anything, but there's not a free lunch, then I'm gonna take him out to lunch. Yeah, just one box here. Alright. Swell. Let's take a look at how the camera recording looks. Yeah. I might have to change the settings for a nighttime camera. It's pretty real. I'm gonna leave it. Oh, so I'm getting pulled over. 50 on the line. It's a training course guy, and it's something I'm trying to. They got a staged drug pullover, and the Mexican's trying to act like he's not a cop. If it talks a lot, obviously that's why Fake gets arrested. Does Keanu Reeves 55 times on the side of the street and calls out all the antics. Alright, so we came over here to get clothes. Oh my gosh. Do you really want to do this, man? Yes, you ain't no lazy twit. Gosh, Lord, please give me your strength. Ugh. I'm weak and worthless. I'm weak and worthless, that's for real. Alright. We trying to pull out some dirty clothes. So you want to get your green bundle bag and just fill this up with all the clothes you're gonna wash. Here's a blanket and whatnot. Here's washing. Here's a nice little duty. Here's all my Adidas clothes. Dude, you're trying to wash so many clothes. It's freaking crazy. Sorry, guys. I'm doing a couple of things. Yes, I care. I call myself a cameraman anyway. So. Alright. Okay. Alright. A whole bunch of dirty clothes. Here's something with your who knows? I've never seen so many clothes. This is a dirty one. You know this is dirty. This is my mother's Air Force jacket. I don't want to wear it. It's very sexy when you don't wear any clothes. This cute little kid shirt and washing it. It's cute. And then I don't care if I don't have any kids. It's perfect. Alright, and then I'm gonna do it. I'm sure. 36 minutes. 32. There's no sorry, some of this is not validated before coming out of the mouth. Borderlands, guess what? Level, and you thought it wasn't the tutorial level. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 part of the tutorial. Yeah, it's a tutorial still. Okay. Right. Right, let's get this monster of a beast sounding machine thing in a proper and ordinary way. And let's not say anything totally gay or anything sound like gay or anything have to do with gay. Today's right, today we will right every day. Yeah, that fixes it. Plus, gave me happy. Yeah, in fact, it's a cigarette or a bundle of 60 on fire. Yay. I killed Daisy, Queen of England, the actress from Star Wars. She's my favorite concubine ever. Why did I do it to Daisy? No. She's probably married to John Wick. Queen of England. Daisy Ray Pancake. Sorry. Fixation. Drop it. Yeah, back. Gotta go drop it in like that. That's what I'd say too, actually. If you ever came around me, and yeah, screw you, I'm not even from New York. Yeah. The Departed. Departed! The Departed with Mark Wahlberg. No judgment. Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's get this thing where it's useful. Alright, and then, whatever God says. I'm a piece of styrofoam on the side of the street, and I'm stupid cakes. And I am, indeed, a styrofoam on the side of the street. And I could be intelligent cakes and styrofoam at the same time. It is up to God, not you. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, here you go. We're just gonna leave our dad's military jacket. Yep. These things don't ever need to be cleaned ever. They're cleaned by the blood of our enemies. Yo. And it's a good wash. Now, let's see. We got a blanket. Yeah, required a lot of effort, sure. Right? should not even worry about it. It's super fucking tight. Occupy one spot in one city for just a couple of days. Me, Borderlands Pyramid, on the robot to your right. We're gonna get outside, guys. I'm gonna get shot in your eye. What do we go? I don't really care. What do you go? Or where do you saw they go? Let's get that. Oh, to you. Where's the crazy part? Let's go with you. Oh. Borderlands boys. So, yeah, if you want more expansion packs for Borderlands, you can indeed too. Doesn't have my vocal cords and stuff. Not this one. But okay. So, alright. Then it was only for guys that love college girls. That love Dr. Pepper, yes. Yeah, we want somebody to fucking triple same fit in. Alright, let's see. Alright, and then this is almost totally scooped up. Man, you got your mother's jacket. I'm gonna wear this on the way. Oh wait, hang on. Where'd mother's jacket go? Oh, it's sitting on top of there. So let's see. Fucking, you know. Oh, excuse me. Excuse my language. I do kind of want to wear my mother's jacket, so we are going to do that. This is a nice shirt we're keeping. Is this the Air Force jacket? I can't tell. No, is it? What's the Air Force jacket? Yeah, I think that's the Air Force jacket. I think you packed your mother's away. If you know, it'll be there for another day too. The government keeps track of that shit. My mother's Navy jacket, sure it does. Or Air Force shoes, alleged. Yeah, it has some. Yeah, it had the fabric is unique. Printed and shit. Like a thumbprint. Satellites can recognize it. Yeah, I'm sure. And if they can't, then the U.S. should hire me because I'll develop the technology. You know, seriously, guys. I'm not sure what age we live in, but there's the Final Fantasy back end for you. Oh no, they sold the Mako energy. We have to get out. We have to get out. We have to get out. And make sure they steal the Mako energy from the devout. Mako. We got Star Trek. We got Star Wars Enterprise. El Choco and Fuente Puesto. Let's get it. What is happening, yo? Someone is getting Toad Knot. No, they have a Toad Knot. They have a legendary Dreadnought. They have a Chrono Trigger whatnot. They have a Super Nintendo emulator that they want to get the brand picked up onto the truck. Like what the? Alright, let me reset the zoom. Yeah, it's a terrorist that got caught trying to, don't talk about terrorism, not since 9/11. Can this nation have a sense of, alert the ambulance. Fitz definitely not got on his way to cop. Starting no ambulance. Fitz definitely not on his way to cop. Fitz definitely not on his way to mass. He wouldn't do that, and he definitely does not smoke. Wait for it. Camels, yeah. I'm carrying a lot of stuff. I'm washing a bunch of clothes, and I'm also trying to get a shower. The homeless facility will not let me use the body cam inside because they don't know if people are subject to my own recording mechanism or not. They don't necessarily want to be on my YouTube channel. It's the worst YouTube channel. It's so hot in here. Let's not take off all our clothes. Taking care of our feet every day is a new thing for me during homelessy. I ain't really homeless though. I got a home in the Catholic Church. I'm good. They know who I am. This freaking terrorist and non-love. If you say freaking, I'm gonna shoot you. It's like what I tell people every other day. Here's all my requirements and rules for how I interact with you and what I demand of your time and presence. You terrible beings of the highest order. And I wish to be one of them. Let's go. Alright. Let's look at the definition of terrible. Does terrible mean bad? No. Monkey person thing-a-ling. Try not to drop my wedding ring. Hey guys, I succeeded, I think. I don't know, my finger's laying on the ground back there. What am I, some sort of assassin? Chasing around these other people. Hey, got my finger back from our guitar, yeah. You really like pressing fit? Don't say. Eminem's trying to get out with his girl. Got a rapper on the line, singing a song like Willie Nelson all along. You stay away from the car and you'll be fine. Well enough. Working for the man. Care about him and his trash can. And it looks nice, guys. It's way bigger. It's looking better. They're expanding the trash can. Hooray. We've been in here long enough. Here, if we're gonna multiply you, since you can't multiply yourself, you stupid eunuch of a retard. So we're just gonna make copies of you. You're so dumb. We're just gonna lock you up and multiply the infinitum of your suffering and make it last forever as we can. Make you comprehend it with your brain times 10. There you go. What's that? Brains and brains. Just listen to the FBI guys. They got scanners and radios and ranners and NATOs. They got NATOs. The FBI's got NATOs. And by NATOs, I don't mean a firearm. The FBI got NATOs. They're big as a rocket launcher, and it makes a tornado. You better believe that. It's been true since they killed Bill and Bill in the East West and rode a train on it. Yeah, you know, Bill Bonnie was his original birth name, and her name was Clyde Bill. Bonnie and Clyde, what the hell? I said Clyde Bill, not Clyde Bill. Wait a minute, you see the name Bill? Yeah, it should be. And you stop recording and approach a homeless facility on the inside. That should be. I'm all right here, I'm not that much. I'm tired, so. My whole body is like a spider right now. Yeah, which one? Right there. Yeah, Russell is like on the line. I'm not really sure. We just chilling with the clan. Trying to call Ryan Ertzleiman. He won't answer my call in the fight. I don't know what happened to him. Remember that? He beat your face with Ty Conner and number 2 pencil. Yeah. Pull John Wick on you. Yeah. We're just getting started rapping. I mean, the first thing I go through is rapping. Because I'm so obsessed with rapping. And it's been going on since midway through early last year. Rapping since early last year. Since I met Brandon Mullins, he's an alright guy. He turned me on to the Holy Spirit and trying to listen to the Spirit within instead of trying to approach people by man and approaching them and shit, honestly. And I like that about him. I mean, he's a good spiritual mentor. I'd call my homie Brandon Mullins a good spiritual mentor. Just like I try to be for him, but that really ain't necessary. I even told him that one time with my heart. The words came out of it. We'll be far apart, but come through with the Spirit. In other words, I'm going to teach you about it. That's going to be the nature of our relationship. He's like, alright. That was one of the first things that came out of my heart when I met him. So, I ain't about it. That's not my interaction with every other individual. So, and he's my elder. He's taught me a lot about the Spirit. He's good. 7 years my elder. My homie Brandon. And he's a good biker. We sold the Japanese bike, doesn't matter. Both. Switch on it's obviously Chinese. So it's basically, it's a 100% Chinese bike. So that little switch right there is part of the bike. And that's how you turn on and off the bike, I'd like to mention. So it ain't no bike without the switch. That thing's 100% Chinese. And China can control it with radio frequency waves, since it's the compound of their plastic and they have that under their subdomain. It's part of the FCC bike code, I'd like to mention. The Unicode, first iteration, first time right. We make it Unite Textiles. I'd like to name you. Do you have the imposition of our full FCC spectrum? Thank you. and to come up with that, I just was looking at this little thin car, which is an American-made Ford. I'd like to mention, nobody visible, and I'm just looking at it and just making stuff. But not really. Actually, I can take credit for what comes out of my mouth. But that'd be improper as devil. Hanging out with Keanu Reeves earlier this afternoon, smoked up a meth storm. Snuck away from Mickey D's while my wife held my stuff, and then she got in a YouTube video. Am I right? This 20-year-old lost soul. Oh no, what's gonna happen to me? I'm 5'0". Yeah, I love it. Yeah, be careful what you put on your YouTube channel. If it will use you at a later time, call you his wife or 5'0", get out. He'll call you a lady cop, a woman cop, whatever he thinks is righteous or whatnot. He'll put you in the fascination and the glory of his mind, and he won't leave you alone for eternity time. So, whoops, it's it's okay. I remember every hot game ever played, every conversation I had with people. It's all in there, the backlogs and archives. The backlogs on my mind. Ain't that poetic? I thought that was good for another time. Backlogs ain't poetic. It sounds like logs. There's no way you can say it unless you use log, backlog of the logarithm, project management, iteration of the second form of the first dimension. We're going to come at you guys with ulterior dimensions, ulterior forms, ulterior shadows, ulterior forms from the Greek alliterations of form. We care about the literary Plutonic forms and all those that they behold past and everything contained therein. That's true. Where's Erin, by the way? I love Erin. She's a beautiful woman. Apparently, she's some FBI guy, and I think he's cool. So, that's what I have to say about that. Hey, there's nothing sexier than a woman dressed up in an FBI costume, getting around town, doing what we're going on and getting all that. Yeah. That's what I have to say. It doesn't degrade them, no. Putting on a woman dressed up in satin only elevates them, yeah. And guess what? It's bulletproof stuff, like from John Wick 4, 5, 6, and 7. Hooray! To mention Keanu Reeves, smoking up, blowing up, and Matt Storm. Yeah, he's a nice guy. Keanu Reeves, he's humble, am I right? Keanu Reeves, super humble guy. He'll see him on cardboard boxing like stuff and urine and fecal material from other people. He'll eat it too, just like Fit did in Austin. Boo-hoo. Woo, we love you, Keanu. Flew down from California today. Wants to see Joe Rogan fucking in the ass. We're going on our way to church, and I don't have to confess to my priest. It ain't no sin. All we can't do is disturb public peace and offend authority. That's really the sin there. There you go. Thank you, Lord, your glorious sword, and onward for the cherubim. Oh no, sword, I'm under attack. Or Lord, I'm under. No, it's just Daisy Queen from heaven. Hey, it's the Queen of England. Yay, Daisy from Star Wars. We love you and all that. Kind of remind me of a whore, but I love you, and I know you would never do that. Yeah, I know you're a different person. And you're beautiful, wonderful, sweet, smart, kind, and all the beautiful things that Lauren Earthslaven wishes she could be, even from behind. Yeah, why does it smell like shit in here? Is it because there's somebody that looks like Lauren Earthslaven in here? I think so. I don't know, I'd have to consult Pierre Richard. Pierre, Kurt, what is your judgment on the smell inside the homeless facility? Do you think it's coming from homeless people? No, it's from somebody with a house in Montana. Like we found on the internet. There you go. She moved there with Clay Sale. And she's having fun flying around the Navy from that Futurama episode that you were talking about last night, where you accidentally said somebody's name wrong and you refer to some people that you know in real life. Yeah, thanks, Pierre. I forgot about that. Anyway. Yeah, I know, yeah. My friends from 3rd grade, who I'm actually friends with. Yeah. Lauren and Clay, my friends from 3rd grade, which are totally different people and they intersect real life. Where I don't mention their names to begin with, because I don't even know no Clay Sale nor Lauren. So that's true. Never knew, never will. Yeah, it's 3rd grade friends, Burke Slavin and my friend Sailwater or some iteration of it's something lost in the canals and the annals of my own mind and complex, some story from behind. Yeah. Behind my mind, yeah, get out, say, hey, you want to know? I think it's terrible, the atrocities I witnessed with mine own eyes. And I live to tell the tale of them, and I think people repeat their previous and historical life, and are very predictable, and you can even write it up in an algorithm and type it out, and you can name it here. This is the best drug in the nation. Let's see if this is a baptism just in time.
Did you sign in or something?
Already came with the baptism. I'm sorry?
Did you sign in or something?
Do I have a sign? Oh, no, I'm saying, I'm just trying to wash clothes at 8 o'clock. Yeah. And messing with the neighborhood, and you're trying to rap, and then a black guy shows up and telling you want to stop. It's like, maybe you should do that. Oh, post on something more, maybe the opposite. You nincompoop and whatnot. Where you at, man? Hey guys, we love you. We are just recording right before we get thrown into the trash can. Yeah, we love you. Turns out the best dog in the nation came with the RFID interference that works in this whole nation, by the way, and prevented Fit from getting taken to the cop station.
So at 8 o'clock you can watch clothes here?
Yeah, and they let you shower at 7:30 ordinarily. I'm not sure exactly what they're...
She told me 8 o'clock in the shower.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, they changed the rules, senor. What a beautiful dog. What's up, y'all? We just chilling outside this homeless shelter. I do have to cut it off when I go in there in 20 minutes or so. Plus, I have to go to the bathroom. Plus, I dump my car all over the floor. Ooh, let's go. You sound like a gay man one more time. Easy. Alright, let's see. This is a conspiracy to be a rapper that's not really associated with real Yankee. Yeah, 27 steps forward, please. Yeah, you're fine. You just have a high nasally voice and that's terrible. But you do go really low. Why did you do that? Yeah, I'm a low voice. Too big. Low is good. Like limber. Jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it. Oh, that's good. Whip it real good. Like Grandma's boy. Yeah, let's go. Woo. All the way to 5, which is about 1,000 feet away. 2,000 feet. It's about 2,000 feet away in 5, I'd say. What is that, 20 football fields, man? It ain't that far. It's like 5 football fields away. One cop throws the football and one... Okay, it's 5 cops away. You know,
They're going to say they're bringing a blanket or they're not going to bring a blanket.
What? If you need a blanket, I got you, man. I got all sorts of blankets. I'm the blanket king in this kingdom. And they're all blankets that they asked me to return to them. And I wonder why they have a shortage. What is this having? This is hell because they didn't return blankets. You could have had McDonald's. You could have had everything else. You could have had your stuff back. You could have made sales on eBay. You could have made literally sold everything on eBay. Actually, every single item, every single list, every single appended to the entire of eBay. You could have bought and sold eBay 25 trillion times if you had just returned on blankets. Yay! And it's true. Except the rebuke. Yes, fit you, a thief of the highest order that steals from David in his kingdom and takes the blankets far away. As he knew you would and told you through the Spirit that you could, you knew you would, even though you totally ignored his voice. What's more holy? Somebody's spirit, what they're saying out of their mouth at the same time, and they use direct order. I don't know. What kind of line do you think you are? What kind of kingdom do you think you're from? And that guy's name, Robert, anyways, on it. I got you, Robert. I got you, Robert. I just call you Cuz David because you might be my cousin, or whatever. You seem more like a David than you do a Robert, especially from my own experience with the name. That's true, King. I do like the personality of King David. You know, call him. My followers only in Jew bag over. Shaking the Jew bag, shaking it away. Shake the Robert away. So, moving on. You know, do I want to be the 5-0? No, I actually don't want to be a police officer. I never have wanted to be a police officer. I always wanted to be a firefighter, which are basically feds to me. And then at a later age, I decided, yes, going to Gehenna. Yeah, I do want to become. I do want to become a firefighter. You shouldn't laugh. They do go into Gehenna. They do get on the second floor and they grab the baby, and guess what? They die and burn with the baby and they hold on for it for dear life and they explode themselves with cancer if they know what they're doing at the time. I just want to point that out, guys. Alright. That's a true story. Many firefighters have lived to tell the tale of trying to explode themselves in a baby. What the hell? Well, I fell and I saw that the baby was on fire. I had no extinguisher, I had no water, and I knew at that moment the best thing I could do is explode the baby. Honestly, save the day. That's God's infinite mercy for you. Some baby that's burned from the very beginning doesn't even survive the 2-degree burns in the hospital, and firefighters know that. So, live to tell the tale. Hopefully, a man will have to be able to take it, to the heart. But a real man suffers forever because of pure virtue, and they have to work it out. They gotta be able to comprehend it and not condescend with their mind, aggregate it, put it in the right place, and deal with it all the time. That's where a wife comes in useful and handiness. But if you ain't getting along with your wife, then what the hell, man? You actually living in a hell. Oh no, now my mother and my wife or whoever don't like me, and I'm not even getting along with them. And my mother-in-law is pissed at me, and I exploded a baby, man, thinking it was a good idea. What in the hell, guys? Honestly, that's some stuff most people really don't like to talk about. Because talking about the most precious life, really, to a woman most times, like yourself. So I just want to know, how does that even fall in line? 5-0, they don't have to worry about exploding babies most of the time. That's a firefighter thing, You guys laugh, but it's a real thing. It's just a tragic accident where a man took action, and they saw exactly what they had to do in that moment, and they took action. It's not a story of murdering or killing babies even, really. It's just actually dealing with what's in front of you. You don't know how far around the fire was from them. Maybe it was at least 20 feet. Maybe it was at least 40 feet, 83, 120. I'm sure that there's 4 firefighters that live to tell the tale of that exact same story. And what was I supposed to do? Can't cover it with a blanket. You can't smother the baby. You want to cover the baby with a blanket and try and drag it out of the fire. You want to try and give it oxygen on the line while you take it out. You want to try and melt plastic on the baby. The baby's telling you while it's burning alive what's going to happen to it and what it wants out of you right now. That's sad. But I would just hope, and I understand that a real man means virtue and that it is going to take ordinarily for most men, unless you've done it many times, to work it out. You're going to have to walk around feeling like a shitbag for a while, which you really ain't. You ain't no shithole, you ain't no shitbag. We'll stop cursing on YouTube, I'm sorry. But it is serious talk for serious business. That's stuff that's happened to me. Cops have to make similar decisions all the time, man. I don't know about, assessing a baby in the middle of Gehenna. Not that often, really. They call the firefighters in for that. But, sad, dude. Sad, yeah. But real men actually would be the ones to react and know that because they're using their senses. They're not doing a whole bunch of iniquity. They know exactly the solution in that moment, and they take it. They take action. Yeah, you don't have to say it, but they see the. They just don't even second guess themselves. oh, this is the situation I'm in. This is the right thing to do. Bum, 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 bum. Get rid of the baby. And then move on. Maybe the woman's alive. That's a sad story. So my heart goes out to those people, really, honestly. And all the similar effects of all the similar kingdoms. It's sad. It's good. Alright, moving on. Alright guys, we're staying here. This is basically a hostel. It's just afuera. You meet travelers, you meet people going through. You don't really know where they're from foreign countries. Most time from Como Candy, and right after you get released, because it is a homeless shelter, but people can sleep outside. So we're setting up. We got about 20 minutes of 30 minutes. Let's see. A says 30 minutes of stream left. There's my friend A from the grave who talks to me still every day today. I love that. Finding out he passed in 2023 is shocking to me, actually. I thought he was going to live for a long time. But, he's eternal, so he's good. Yeah, weep not my forlorn children. That's what it would look on me, so.
Okay, sorry it took me so long.
Do you want to be on YouTube or not, Naomi? Which I totally understand. That's why it's on the main. Alright guys, we're en route to the Pilot gas station. I told Naomi I was going to get some clothes. And so here, I just grabbed myself and I got clothes. There we go. But I'm actually going to go pee. I do normally pee when I'm back. I turn off the camera normally. White when I realize it's time to pee. But this time we're drawing a line in the sand. Pee or no. Alright, check 1, 2. Yeah, the recording was off. Nice. Glad to see it. We just got a few minutes to get back to the cop station. Let's go. And that should be easy, since we're right in the middle of New Braunfels. Right on the celebrating in the middle of it, I swear. I put myself in there. You offer something and they put themselves in there. Oh my gosh, I feel abused and terribly abused. But at least you get great hero, epic Naomi to go to phase 2. And then we're short. It's an awful prophecy. Here we are just 5 seconds later, since we're trying not to get thrown in the trash. That's basically the me and the life. Okay, I think I said throw him in the pedophile man. See this? This part of my anger was serious and you're higher in anger. More Borderlands voices. Borderlands. 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 Jack Black from Borderlands. I ain't not yet. And that's almost level 2 now. Yay! Go all the way back to the tutorially. Yay! We're all gonna die now. Hopefully, okay, we're all gonna definitely die. We got Jack Black on the line. Fit, keep it up. Alright. Until then, press not. And I say you can get high and do Borderlands all night. Woo, let's go, right in front of the competition. No, this is a Jack Black conspiracy that I have no sense of confidence, no opinion really. I would like to point that out. Borderlands. Alright, this is a practice getting warmed up. Once we blast off, yeah, I'm sure we'll have more iterations. Be around. Boy, that was a good one. That was like a tritone, dude. Why? Want to get out of the tutorial? I don't know why you spend so long in the tutorial. You haven't even picked up a gun yet. Here's level 33 shotgun. You want it? No, I took it away anyway. I have fun getting arrested by the 5-0. You wanted shotgun for a half second, and that's totally illegal, especially since you're a felon like Trump. Baby, that's why you say no to the shotgun. I don't care what level it is, as long as it's not level 1. Yay! Borderlands. When so? We're back on the WAN show. We got a line of detectives. He doesn't know how to use a computer, yo. He hasn't been able to log in for 5 days. He can't do anything. Doesn't know his password. Can't even get all of his assistants because he doesn't have a phone because the Miley Cyrus communist. Yay, wait for a communist. Yay. We had to write the first line. By the way, for Miley. All you have to do is you're away from Miley Cyrus communism, and then you get what's coming to you. Yay. Shoot him down in the face. Straight down, I said straight and shooting, straight fit. Listen to me right now. I'm at a concert. Yes, there's 5 over here. I know you're obsessed with them. I want to suck their dicks. Basically, is what she said. That's pop star. Mine's never wrong. And, by the dick sucking though, for sure, she's wrong. Yeah, about 9 times out of 10. 10 or 11 out of 10. Just saying Spinal Tap or whatever quote you can think of. Get out of the 9 domain rate. Or Keanu shooting you in the back of the head, as he well could and very well does and do and should. Anyway, besides, he got sucked in the Matrix in 1995, never found a way out. I'm sure. We got Trinity on the line. Hey, I know Neo, and he's a cool guy. Stay away from. Yeah, that's really the suggested ethos. Is to wholly and morally obliged, well, very well, to stay away from Keanu Reeves. Yes. What's up, Senior? See, I didn't even follow through on the one. Bum, 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 bum. We want to see you flip your knife around, Fate. We want to see you get arrested out of town and get arrested by a homeless shelter, and they're going to call you clown. And they're saying, hey, that was one good catch, and we caught it the right way. I say we put it out and just cut ourselves in the head in the name of the samurai. Yay. Nod our heads, no. I'm not silly or stupid. That'll hurt in about 3 minutes, Fit, and you know it. Hola, Crystal. Hay uno espacio. Me, capital M, capital E.
You're my lover.
We love you.
You'll be my lover.
Todos los días y el fin de semana. Mi promise ya.
Yeah, made it better.
That's my 2 cents. And 2 cents came out. Yeah, and I caught it too.
Oh.
You are super besties.
The hamburger.
Oh, what? You want a hamburger? Because I got a hamburger for you. Not. Sorry, actually. And
Do you have a cigarette that we can share?
Yeah, I do. I'm smoking one right now. What do you think about Dare Kids versus Drug Kids? Do you think they should change the name? Fit, a bit off topic. He wants a cigarette. Well, I say we change the
your
name to Drug Kids. Yeah, not Dare Kids. Go. Because all kids do drugs say water. And H2O. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, dihydrogen oxide. It is H2O. We can fucking have, I'm sure, with our dicks if it exists. Yeah. No comment. It doesn't matter if they're the same. Back. That's what we're saying.
What were you up to today?
Like, yeah. We're the same. Excuse me?
What were you up to today?
Yeah, just having fun. Starting off towards the church, but I have a photo appointment at Mass tomorrow. Or not at Mass, at church tomorrow.
So
I'm not going to Mass.
Get up early or later?
Well, I have to be there at 8 p.m., so I'm going to get up late. Or no, 7:30 whenever they wake me up, shake me awake, and give me shake and bake and all that.
Oh, well, I hope you get your good rest.
Right, yeah. In
I
order.
wish I had more gift for you. I don't have anything right now.
Well, rest is all I really want or need. Or take a shower too, please, honestly. And I have to do Lamborghini. Can we get Di on the line? Or we need to get held in by somebody other than the FBI? Or a 3-letter agency that's super nice? Actually, I prefer the FBI.
You said when we get done moving, you need to ring the bell?
Well, I mean, I already rang it. I'm just waiting for her to consort with this individual.
You have a lighter?
Yeah. Mind if I ask you for a cigarette later?
I don't mind.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
But don't tell anybody I'll give you one.
No, I won't. Are you okay if I ask you to be able to ask a question from you? May I ask to be able to ask you a question?
I have those same shoes.
Oh, these are the best shoes I've ever owned, I think.
Adidas slip-ons.
Yeah. Very highly rated by me.
I just took them off today. I think they're too much and they're nice.
I got provided a gift. You can you take care of them very well, or do they fall apart?
I wash them things every day.
You wash them?
I take care of them. So I take them and I spray them down, clean them up. They're easy to clean.
Man, that's a lot. Yes.
And then you got more than one pair of shoes because you get rid of the same shoes every day. I change shoes.
I hope you don't mind being on YouTube.
You're not putting me on YouTube, are you?
Yeah, I had you on there. You want to be off of it?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube.
Okay.
I'm on camera enough.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I do have to upload. I didn't mean to not ask you for consent.
Unless you're getting a lot of likes now, are you in the close to 10,000 likes?
I've gotten over 10,000 comments. Not just on one, but I've gotten 10,000 comments. I'm at like 12,000 or 11,000 or something.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, you could be in there. You're rising.
Yeah, I'm a rising long timer.
So what do you do when you go there? You got search and everything?
I'm sorry?
They search you and everything when you go in there?
Yeah, they search everything.
Search your bag?
Yeah, it's best to go in without any metal, because if you're taking a shower, you can't use it anyway. Alright guys, so we're wrapping up this first sequence of our recording module. This is 4 aspect ratio 4:3 120 frames per second, or 120 hertz, whatever you want to call it. 4K footage, so it's pretty beefy. I bet you when I scrub this video right now, or whatever, it's gonna be like 23 gigabytes, man, and I've only been recording for 1 hour. So we'll see how big this file size is, and we're uploading it perhaps even tonight. No, that's not the case, is it? You're trying to upload like a whole walk footage for you. Alright, my lawyers are telling me to, and Virgin Mary saying no, Faye, you're wrong. She said no. Maybe she said true. I think she said true. Yeah, not doing my one directive. Alright, guys, we'll see y'all later. This is going up tonight. Lord willing. What's up, guys? We're coming back. We got 8 minutes and 3 seconds left, so we're gonna let it nuke. You guys ready? I'll show you the new knife. It's an EMS dagger. I won't flip around, poke myself in the eye. I promise you, guys, from the FBI, DA, 3-letter agency combined. And this is emergency medical service. And this is EMS, which is actually what I'm training for, honestly. Common. Here's the illegal opening. This is the Eye of Ra. Looking at that. It's like a nice little angel, This is this isn't part of the design. Oh, they have no mind. Okay, fine. Well, they apparently put Chrono Trigger too, honestly, guys. Here's the rainbow blade from mechanic stand into a katana. We promise. And you can flip out if you're wise enough. Here's our computer. So tonight, all you have to do is we're gonna add it to the to-do list and kind of just wait till Naomi gives us okay. Don't worry, the magistrate's saying it right now. Don't worry, you're gonna get your clothes on. Please call me in the Holy Spirit. Yeah, we got you, man. The magistrate for some words that are unspeakable, unreachable, unhearable, and unknowable. I really unsellable, unspeakable, unforsaken. Not. Or sunrise, whichever you prefer. Family put right in the center. We have a little cop cars with the drug taking some prison jail. So they keep going that way. See, that's a righteous judge. It's like somebody not to mess with it. I would say actually, people in position of power should not be messed with. She's like, oh, hey, if you thought of that, what kind of conspiracy? Faggot, this is they like to burn fire. And by faggot, we mean a man smoking a cigarette, as is the classic British definition of being able to say faggot on YouTube. I don't know. Does it conspire or inspire or respire or evoke heat? Dread for the Jews. No, it does not. We love Jews, especially the gay ones. Yay! By gay, we don't mean happy this time. That's right. See, that's how I know that. And I am smoking cigarettes, so I am a faggot right now. I'm a faggot smoker, at least. I mean, you can get down to the dirty deeds and details. I am made from earth. The same thing faggots come from, I promise. So we got a faggot smoking a faggot because both of them are cigarette in the ground. They grew up in the butts. Is everybody okay now? This scroll, this beautiful scroll. It's very long, for so a long time. No allocation. Getting injected it. What's up? Oh, thanks for the cigarette. Your friendship. I come with gifts too. It's mostly not being able to shut up and talking like a New Yorker too. It's 8:15 right now. Get out of time, man. I'm trying to film an 8-minute video. You're only 2 minutes in, man. That means you have to talk more or just have stolen silence of German bread that nobody would eat. Andrew, you can talk about Andrew for a few minutes, All jokes aside, impossible, actually. He was the funniest character I ever met. That's the definition of him, actually. In addition to being an extremely nice guy. And the only way he could be that funny was if he was a very nice guy. And I always knew that about him. I always felt very secure and safe around Andrew Dulaplon. I always felt very comfortable asking him for money. And he always gave me, this is my testimony on Andrew Dulaplon's life. He was the nicest guy ever. I think he was a sincere great among the artists of man, really. A Shakespearean, great writer, really the nicest man. He grew up in like the gay scene in his early 20s. I don't know about his early childhood life, even though I kind of do. I read about him a little bit. Dancing in the field and playing with his sister Sophie, actually. Screw you, and then, his young 20s life, he was an early writer, educated, had a very long collegiate career. PhD study, actually, that would be Adolf Plan for you, really sincere. And definitely a descendant of French royalty, an interesting character, had a lot of secrets. secrets worth guarding. Actually, you look at that. You wrote books about it, and the practice of guarding secrets. He wrote books about that too, and that's the secret. And then you have, I in my relationship to him, I was a bartender. I would just, I'm normally, trying to act in the dominant scenario of being a bartender, being a separation between, the person and a good time, actually, But Andrew Doolittle playing, he would pull the rug out from under me, and he would dominate my time. Instead of me talking, it would be really him talking, and I would have to listen to him. That's kind of what I do to other people, and Doolittle did it to me. So he was very, very good as can be, I promise you. He was the very nicest person I ever really met in my whole gentle life, besides Jennifer Broker and her wife, Erin Erkslavin, who I want to, I would like to get fucked in the ass by somebody who is not a dude. Right? Thank you, Andrew Doolittle from the grave, praying, bless you, dude. Yeah, can anybody here that's not a dude fuck me in the ass? I should just run around society saying that. And I think that's a good thing too, and I don't want nothing but a nothing crusted dildo. I'm not stupid, I know that. Thank you. The color is already written down before time. We don't discuss it out here in these certain scenarios. Am I right? As long as it's white on the outside, I care not the color, but that's a lie, actually. You had to leave the scene. You had to run away. You wanted to be a drag queen. You wanted to do the RuPaul from Miley Cyrus. They can do it better than you can. We just got to get a black guy in the scene. That's true. All screaming to all the nations. She's my queen. I love you, Miley Cyrus. That was the fun you want. You beautiful person. This is how Fig gets arrested. He just walks around into establishments. Can anybody that's not a dude fuck me in the ass? I just want to know. I'm drunk and I'm beholden to this. Okay. And the united answer would have been ignored for these 17 trillion of eternities. Is guess what? No. That's what my life was in front of Andrew Doolittle. And I could talk a lot about him. I wrote, I worked for him for years until he fired me because I erased all his debt between him and his sister. He got so freaking mad at me, but he forgave me instantly, truly, and he just wanted to be part of the BS Bible. That was the whole relationship between me and Andrew. It was a big spiritual one, so it didn't really matter. And then you can just talk. He was a very learned, educated, perfect man. He was a lot of fun to be around. He drank more than the American Grandstand, all the participants of it combined. I'd like to mention you. So I tell you, he'd drink Dewar's White Label more than Schenectady descending on crack, actually, and that would be me at that. And so for Andrew Duplan, I also wrote a little bit for him, and I did mostly text editing on websites and stuff. And I think what he would do is kick it over to his partners, and they would evaluate it and be like, this is good or bad, this is trash and all this. And mostly it was just trash. All the work that I did for him was completely trash. I would just start stuff. He's like, don't say that, but it's true. You just look at it. I would start stuff, pick up his mail for him too. I do random, sincere things. Mostly his bartender. And he always left me. I just like to point out gratuitous amount of tips. He's the kind of guy that would leave me $300 to $100, and also his dick. He would leave me $450, $750, which I did for him in front of him to another guy on the the Gay American Grandstand where the RuPaul Drag Race came from. And when we met the ascendant of the RuPaul Drag Race, Puszilla, a good friend of mine, and her DJ Latrice Perry on the line. DJ, she's like, I'm FBI, get out.